In a quiet village nestled between silver hills and whispering trees, a girl named Eliora lived with her grandmother in a cozy stone cottage. Eliora was curious, always asking questions about the stars, the moon, and the wind that sang through the trees at night. One misty afternoon, as rain tapped gently against the windows, Eliora explored her grandmother's attic, a place full of forgotten trunks, dusty books, and memories wrapped in cobwebs. Behind an old rocking chair, she discovered a small wooden box tied with a ribbon of stardust silver. Inside the box was a bell, unlike any bell she'd ever seen. It wasn't made of metal, but of something softer, glowing faintly, as if the night sky had been captured inside it. As she lifted it, the bell gave a gentle chime, not loud, but deep and far away, like a whisper traveling through the stars. That night, long after her grandmother had fallen asleep, Eliora sat by her window and held the bell close. A hush fell over the world. Then the bell rang again, on its own. The air around her shimmered slightly, and from the bell came a tiny, distant voice. "Help! I'm lost. The sky is too far." Startled but brave, Eliora felt the call deep in her chest. The stars outside blinked in rhythm with the bell. She wrapped herself in a woolen cloak, slipped the bell into her satchel, and stepped into the night. The path through the forest glowed faintly, as if moonlight had spilled onto the leaves. Eliora walked past sleeping deer and flowers that closed their petals for the night. After a long climb, she reached the highest hill near the edge of the village, the place where, on clear nights, the stars seemed close enough to touch. As she arrived, the bell chimed again, this time louder, more urgent. From the sky, a single beam of silver light spiraled down, landing softly at her feet. It curled like a ribbon, then unrolled into a glowing trail that led further into the woods. Eliora followed the starlight path through twisting trees and shimmering fog. At last, in a quiet clearing, she found a small, dim star lying on the grass. It pulsed faintly, struggling to glow. Tiny sparks flickered off its edges, then disappeared into the air. The star spoke in a trembling voice. "I fell. I lost my way. The sky is broken without me." Eliora gently cradled the star in her hands. It was warm and light, like holding a dream. She pulled out the bell and rang it. The sound wasn't like any ordinary bell. It echoed with kindness, with light, with hope. Suddenly, the trees swayed and parted. A soft wind lifted the star from her palms and spun it gently through the air. But shadows moved too, creeping clouds of darkness that tried to pull the star back down. Eliora rang the bell again and again, and with each chime, a burst of light pushed the darkness farther away. Then something magical happened. The bell floated from her hands, spinning in the air. It released a soft melody that wrapped around the star like a lullaby. The star brightened, slowly, then brilliantly, until it shone like a beacon. The clouds vanished. The path to the sky reopened. The star drifted upward, higher and higher, until it nestled into the space it had once fallen from. The night sky seemed to sigh with relief. The constellations glowed brighter, and for a moment, everything felt still. "Thank you, Eliora," the star whispered, its voice now steady. "Whenever you ring the bell, I'll hear you." Eliora stood quietly, her eyes wide, her heart full. She walked back home beneath a sky that now twinkled with joy. The bell, now silent and resting in her hands, no longer shimmered, but she knew its light would never truly fade. Back in her room, she placed the bell beside her pillow. As she drifted off to sleep, the stars blinked outside her window, and one of them, just one, glowed a little brighter than the rest.